The rehearsals are over. It's showtime. The opening game of these World Cup finals. We will know a lot more about this team's chances in 90 minutes' time. You don't get many second chances once you arrive at the finals.
Absolutely right, yeah, it's important that the players are concentrated from that first whistle and enjoy it. Enjoy the experience. You've worked so hard to get here. Don't let it pass you by.
The referee gets the match underway. Two teams that certainly know their way to goal. Took no prisoners there. They're under the cosh, being pushed back and back here. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Ballack. Frings. Could be in here. Oh, that was close. I think he just clipped the crossbar. Pardo really put his foot in there. Schneider. Mikael Ballack. Frings. Change gear there. Frings. He swung it in. It's offside. Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger! When they lose it, they do get it back, don't they? Great challenge. Bravo. Friedrich. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Here's a chance! Fires one in. Here's the keeper. Doesn't know how to spray the ball about. Possession just squandered from the throw. Lozano. Some of the passing's just a little careless and sloppy. Now Ballack. Saw the ball running free and was first to it. Pardo. Bravo. Showed good anticipation to win the ball. That's a good piece of defending. Schneider. Ballack. Ballack. Frings. Straight back to him then. Into the danger area. Difficult to put it back from there. Closer. Lozano. Pardo. Marquez. Altamirano. Pardo. It's a good tackle, he's back on the ball. Lukas Podolski. Nicely done. That's another fine tackle. Fonseca. Lozano. He's got options here. Palmed it away. That will be a throw, and in a good position here. Crossed in. Fonseca! The referee is signalling for a goal kick. Now Ballack. Now Schweinsteiger. Fonseca. Altamirano. Osorio. Salcido. Pineda. Pardo. What a good pass that is. Pardo. Fonseca. They win possession back then. Ballack. This will test them. Podolski. He was having none of it. Altamirano. That is a very good pass. What a good ball that is. Fine tackle. Taking the ball from the defender. Pardo. Defender's in charge. This is Ballack. Now Podolski. Almost as if he knew what was coming. And the attack breaks down. Beats his man. Podolski. Out of play for a corner. Corner kick. That's a good one. Was under a little bit of pressure there. Mikael Ballack. Altamirano. Pardo. And back. Both teams trying to get a hold of the ball here. This is Podolski. It's nicely done. Offside. Ooh, he looked like he was going clean through there. Textbook chest control. Plenty of promise about this attack. Possession lost. Bravo. Pardo. Altamirano. Oh, they've worked this well. And the referee decides the challenge from behind is worthy of a yellow card. He strikes it.
Brilliant save, and he held on to it, Clive.
Goalkeeper just clearing his lines. Ballack. Schneider. This is threatening. Tidying it up well, no bother. Pardo. He's won the ball back. That's asked them a question. Frings. And he's come away with the ball well there. Jared Borghetti. The first 45 minutes ends with the score 0-0.
Well, you can tell these two teams are very strong in the middle of the park, because that's where pretty much all the action has been so far. The strikers haven't really had enough chances to go on for me.
Here we go again, the second half starts, with the words of their managers still ringing in the players' ears. Pardo. Good pass, found him unmarked. It's the defender. Referee says it's a corner. Shot coming in, blocked. Altamirano. Defenders need to be on their toes here. Pardo.
These boys certainly know how to defend.
Trying to release him here. Podolski. He couldn't hang on to that. Pardo. Cleared. Fonseca. Goes right back then. Altamirano. Pardo. Osorio. Altamirano. Just tried to squeeze it back to him. Pardo. Lozano. And back to him. He's kept it in. Swung in towards the heads. Lovely control.
Brilliant goalkeeping. Gave the forwards no chance by holding on to it.
Now Ballack. Offside given. They had plenty of cover though.
I know it's frustrating for the fans, the offside rule, but this team play it very well.
Pardo.
This back four look mean today.
Closer. Bravo. Pardo. Friedrich. Picks up the loose ball. Lozano. Difficult to deal with. Pardo.
Brilliant defensive work.
Cut out. Got to shoot. Oh, what a goal!
No need to commit too many players forward now, Clive. They just need to play nice and sensibly.
It could be a critical goal in this game. It's all that separates the two teams at the moment. To wait to the second half for the first goal of the game. Let's hope we don't have to wait quite so long for another. Frings. Plenty of possession, but no real point or penetration to it. Trying to break free of the cover. No way through. Borghetti. Seemed to take his legs away with that tackle, but he got the ball. Altamirano. Quick to read the game there. Now Podolski. This is Schweinsteiger. Ballack. That's a well-judged high. Scores!
Oh, that back four will be furious. They would have loved to have kept a clean sheet here today.
Well, let's face it, he has had enough attempts. At last, the reward of a goal. Nothing between them. It's now 1-1. Pardo. Slowing the game down at times. Lozano. Pineda. Cleared out of defence then. Lozano. Bravo. Schneider. Friedrich. They feel as though they can make some progress down the wings here. Opportunity to get the ball in, perhaps. I think the goalkeeper got a touch there. Yeah, it's a corner. And they cleared the ball away. Now Schweinsteiger. Bravo. I think his teammate's telling him now that he might have passed that. He's on a wonderful long run, but what can he do with the ball? Schneider. Giving the defender a chance to get to him. Resolute defending. Bravo. He's won it well. Now, what's on here? Now, I like to see that in a referee. He's pulled them back for the foul, but he did wait to see if there was an advantage. So good anticipation there. Mikael Ballack. Great tackle now. Who's available? That's well read there. Bravo. Altamirano. There's real confidence about that play at the moment. Oh, did you see that? It's amazing how many times he's the man who comes up with the ball there. Played out of defence. Frings. This seems to be a step ahead of everybody. Starting to pass the ball now with more confidence and freedom. Schneider. Loose ball picked up in the box. Altamirano. Pardo. Plays it back. There's an art to knowing where the ball's going to come free like that. Second half is almost over, but the two teams still level pegging. Wonderful, wonderful dribbling ability. Pardo. Plays it through. Some good movement off the ball here. Pineda. Pardo. He won the ball well there. Podolski. Frings. Players of both teams always trying to put pressure on opponents in possession. Pardo. Altamirano. He can't pass the ball. Nicely played. Lozano. He just couldn't keep the ball down there.
He's just panicked for a split second there. I think he just saw a lot of people around him and he just lost his concentration.
Still very competitive out there. The final whistle, and nothing to separate them in the end. A point on the board for each team. They'll need to win at least one of their two remaining matches now, though.
Yeah, points not a bad start, Clive, but they know they're going to have to turn these matches into wins to get to the knockout stages.
We do appreciate you joining us again. From Andy and I, bye-bye. Normal time could not separate these two teams. Let's see if extra time can. out of play. Podolski. This is Balak. This is Schweinsteiger. Verns. Metzager. Friedrich. Schneider. Michael Balak. Friedrich. Friedrich. Frings. This is Podolski. Stopped him in his tracks. Altamirano. They need to get the ball forward now. Schweinsteiger. Offside. Ooh, he was going clean through there too. Altamirano. Lozano. That's pretty good covering. They're probing here. Sarkido. Osorio. Altamirano. Pineda. Playing keep ball at the back here. Possibilities here. The ball pounced on by the goalkeeper. Frings. Now Schweinsteiger. That's a fine tackle. Pardo. Lozano. Good vision there, found an unmarked man. Now can he get across in here? Cross. It was a little flick across the face of goal, but none of his teammates read it. Podolski. Real chance here. Is this the chance? At this stage of the game, that save could be the difference. Bravo. Lozano. Pardo. Just whipped it away from him nicely there. Lukas Podolski. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Cross was just a bit too long. Pardo. Couldn't hold on to it. Now Balak. They defend much better these days. We're halfway through extra time. Here we go again, another 15 minutes in which to reach a decision. Frings. Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger! Good defending, but it wasn't much of a cross. Pineda. Lozano. Pardo. Altamirano. Pass goes back again. Lozano. No, I don't mind that in a referee. There was no advantage. He's pulled it back for the foul now.
We must concentrate on getting that ball over the wall.
Clearly found.
I've seen many top goalkeepers drop them, Clive. That was great goalkeeping.
Absolutely critical save. This is Podolski. Just got a foot to the ball, didn't he? Marquez. Altamirano. Pardo. Lozano. Altamirano. Booted clear by the keeper. Schneider. Anticipated that well. There's the ball in. Has to try. Fonseca! They're taking one or two chances back there. Unnecessary chances. Lukas Podolski. Blam. They're back on the ball now. Bravo. No foul given. That was always going to be a free kick. They've got it back, and the shadow of the penalty shootout is beginning to loom over this game. Mikael Ballack. Frings. Can he put it away? It's there! Goal!
This guy just thrives on goals.
When substitutes fail to make an impact, they take the blame. When they do well, the manager takes the credit. Just a goal in it then, it's 2-1 here. Marquez. Altamirano. Pardo. Good pass forward. Stop that before it could develop. It's a sobering start to the finals. They've lost their opening match and lost the initiative in the group. It will be difficult to get through from here.
Yeah, we know they can do better. I've seen this team perform with real quality, but somehow now they've got to make sure they find it in the next game.